Wow, that's crazy, bro. Oversharing is what you're doing right now.
Het Jova is.
Huh?
Coleslaw cup. There we are. Now I can see the comments. All 0 of them.
Jova.
For real, bro, my whole life is Jova. Okay.
Damn. Bit dramatic, but
Over Joe-matic, bro. Jova. You hear that crunch?
why are you dialoguing, bro?
Bro, het is lekker, bro. We got some people coming out onto the track. One of them was a Ferrari. It was Pedro Rodriguez, aka Nicky. Imagine being that old and still having to outgrow things. Bro needs to outgrow changing his name every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He's eventually going to look back at it and think, I look like a retard. Honestly.
He's having fun.
He's having fun in his own little world of stupidity.
But it's the only world that matters, though. It's your own. Shame to see the good Ferrari livery disappearing again. Or you're stuck again with this boring one. So
I promise I'll be more attentive when I stop scrolling, but I'm loving this. Are you watching the screen share, or are you just watching the stream?
I'm watching myself, I'm watching.
What?
Sharia has changed its name to Weird Shit Sharia right now, so that is...
Yeah, I said
as well, but... Yeah, but he has all caps, which disturbs me a bit.
Yeah, well...
He's screaming a little bit to me.
I'm not allowed to critique VTech. Otherwise I get told off.
You are allowed to when you're in the commentary box with me.
True. Now, you're in the commentary box with me. I'm not in the commentary box with you.
Whatever makes you sleep at night.
There's a difference, buddy.
Nicky is on his lap right now. He approaches turn 1. He hops the curb a little bit, then doesn't hop the second one.
Here goes new head commentator Lanzi.
Head. 29-0. Sneaky goes very deep there. And more than likely fumbled his lap already. That's unfortunate. For any Nicky fans out there. As ADAP is at this moment 3/10 quicker than Nicky at the sector 2 split. Nicky's the first one to set a lap. It's a 1:17.8, but ADAP will come over the line soon. Beats that by 4/10. Very good lap. As Hightower comes across the line, 3.1 seconds slower than ADAP. Then an Aston Martin coming to the line, that's Fireballer. Also 4/10 slower, but he's on medium tires, so going for a little bit different. Sharia puts in the second time. Because the second Aston Martin over the line, Cynical with a 1:16.9. Days beats it immediately with a 1:16.5, so a big jump there from Days. As he chases Tay in the championship. Tay is in the stadium section right now. Coming through the final corner. What can he do? He goes for 160.5, beats it.
Bang!
Like half a tenth.
It's good.
That is very close.
I finished my scran, so now I'm ready to go.
Alright.
Let's cook, brother. See, I've been on board with Say for like 2 sectors now because I could feel it that he was going to go pole. I knew it. Talking about people that are going to go pole, it's not VTech, but we're going to ride on board with him. He's got an Alpine behind him.
On the intermediates, is he now blocking an Alpine? I sure hope not. I think that is Sharia though, so I think he is fine.
Yeah.
What VTech on the intermediates?
Fried Cheeto has retired from the session. Can we get on board with that Mercedes? We can. There he is. Woohoo! It's gone to green now, but
did a whoopsie.
He was in that wall on the right hand side.
It was,
shall we say, Jova for him.
Johnny Golf is on a lap in the second sector now. Bailed out of his first one. And is now approaching the sector split. He's 20 seconds up on his time, so that is very good. It is still not good enough.
Still not a very good lap. It's still a 129. No, 119.
I mean,
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you went a little bit overboard there.
Yeah, no, it wasn't quite that bad. Who knows, it may still be that bad. Crosses the line and
he gets 118.4.
Beats Hightower, so he's not terrible.
He beats Adotonian and Hightower, so that's good for him. Is Palmer still in the garage? Well, Slayer in the final sector. Has a little mistake there, unfortunately, through the last corner. That will hurt this time. He goes for 118.6, not very good at all from Slayer. Kelly Lopez put it on P6. Oh.
Ray Bozo is
yep, very high up there. Always great to see. My personal favorite driver, of course. 8 up in the Red Bull, the car he loves so much.
A purple sector 1 from Ray Bozo.
Oh.
And then he locks up into the double right-hander.
That's unfortunate. Caesar also goes purple in sector 1. Caesar, formerly known as Pingolo.
Pingolo? That's Pingolo?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure it is.
Crazy.
I don't even really think it. He does the SS fairly nicely. Opens the DRS. Can he challenge the sector split at 57.5? Oh,
and Ray Bozo approaches the line, doesn't say, attacks the right hand side and puts in a pretty bad time.
Pingolo has fumbled
perhaps
the second sector, but
timing
did not invalidate.
Map lied to us on that one. Caesar stays tight to the right hand side, jumps up to P5 with a 117.466.
Good lap from him. Definitely some time in, because he outbroke himself into the stadium sector. Had to go off track. So, Sharia is starting his lap right now. He needs a whole second to challenge Paul. Sounds like a very tough thing to do, but maybe he does it.
I love that camera angle, man, of just the advertising boards flying past at insane speed.
He's almost 1.5 tenths up. He approaches the second sector. Can he find more time here? He needs around 9 tenths for Paul, but any improvement is an improvement, of course.
Can he stay in the lines? No, he can't.
Got sped out by the curb there. Unfortunate.
I thought he was taking a little bit too much speed through that, and I was right, as per usual. We've got Gabby in the chat. Hello, Gabby.
There's 5 tenths up.
Lanzi, say hello to Gabby.
He approaches. Hello.
There
this was a forced hello.
This was a oh.
Firewall
on Gabby's
goes to the line. Gets a 117 flat. Jumps up to P4. Well done. And good for the Aston Martins. Who are now both in the top 5. Kelly was backed out of his
We've
lap.
got Palmer
goes to
takes
top for the
P1.
160 flat. Damn. He came to play.
Say just starting his lap now as well. Cynical is also on a lap, it would seem. He's seems to be pushing, but we'll ride on board with Say for the time being, eh? Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights on. Carry me home. Na na na. Anyway.
My sincere apologies to anyone watching the stream. I didn't do that. It was almost 2 tenths up there on the split.
I mean, that's an interference. Come on. Just put your foot down and get out of the way somewhere. I mean, dude, it was less than a fucking car's width between them.
Yeah, but he was off the track. And
still, just speed up and get to the side where you aren't going to be anywhere near the way.
Anyway. I don't think there was any...
Yeah, I mean, he could have had his right wheels on the line and made contact with that car, I reckon.
Yeah, but if he has his right wheels on the line, I don't know what weird line you're taking.
Still, I mean, you'd think you would get out of the way differently, but he takes P2, but... Yeah, still less than a tenth.
Yep, we did come close to it.
We got beef in the chat. Gabby has to compete with Lanzi for Sharia's attention. We've got a rivalry going on.
That is, yeah, that is unfortunate.
P8. Unfortunate for who?
I am unmatched. We all know this. Yeah.
Unmatched on Tinder. That is tough.
Is Jover.
Correct. Who else may be on a lap?
I've spun it, unfortunately, in the sector 2.
Goodness me, frontline. Sharia's about to start a lap. Kinda, almost. We're getting there. Football Manager after this race? I don't know actually, because there's a new GTA. Yeah, it might be back by then. There's a new GTA update saying wants to play.
Coming to the line.
Crosses the line and improves to P11.
Comes up to P11. Only P11. From Mr. Slayer.
Disappointed from Slayer as well, because he's usually a little bit further up there. You'd expect him to be around 6th or 7th at least.
Yeah.
But now we have Sharia. What can he do? The big Celtic looking man. What can he achieve on his lap? Should I make a return, like a surprise Midwest return, just out of nowhere? Put my rig back together and cook.
I don't think anyone really noticed you were gone.
Dude, that wasn't necessary, man. Don't make me kick you out the booth. You ain't in charge of this stream, buddy.
Here comes to the line, jumps up to P7. Finds 3.5 tenths. It's quite a jump. As Ingo Caesar. This is in the second sector. It is pretty close again from P5 to like P11. It's 1 second, but the gap to P1 and P6 is 1.1. As Pingola goes purple in sector 2, he is 3 tenths up. And he does
Wow.
clean up the mess he made. Oh, he doesn't. He just messes it up
That was a
somewhere
little
else.
bit off there from Caesar as well through those couple of
Yeah,
corners. He didn't hook that up
probably
properly.
still,
A little
he
bit
probably
wide
still
through the
gained
first
on his
apex,
former
and
lap.
yeah, but
Goes to
that could have
P6.
been a lot more. I think he could have probably got third there.
Yeah, he messed it up on his
He
first run. He
really
messed
did
it
go
up
a little bit
somewhere
too deep.
one
So,
corner before.
brother needs to stop messing it up. What
Fireball
the
at
hell, Sharia?
one and a
What have
half
I just
seconds.
witnessed, mate? That's on the stream. That's on the stream, buddy. Blatant disregard for the track limits. Disgraceful behaviour from
Fireball coming to the
Sharia.
line, 1.5 tenths up. And he goes to a 117. Oh, he lost a lot of time in the last sector.
He's going again, perhaps? No, he doesn't have enough fuel to do that.
VTEC is on an in lap. 8 up is in.
Retech 8 up,
Second
sorry, might be
sector.
on a hot lap.
Yep.
Currently on a 117.2, but he will want to be improving upon that.
Oh, 2.5 tenths up. Looking for a good improvement here. Comes to the line. It's a 169. Very nice from 8 up. P5 it is.
Sleigh
Seems
Rise
like
retires
Seo's also.
from the
Seo's on his
session.
last
Let's
run
hop on
now.
board with Seiyu.
Oh,
No, that's not what you do.
he fumbled. The fumbler.
The fumbler. For real, but I mean...
But he's gonna go again, but tires a little bit worn, which isn't ideal. That Nicky who just started a lap there? Should I say Pedro Rodriguez?
Mm.
2 turns up.
Clips the two apexes really nicely, but then gets some oversteer on the exit.
Good line 3 as well. Can you do? 4 turns up on his time.
Going to the final complex we go. That wasn't... He could have carried a little bit more speed through there, I feel like.
Yeah, he carried a little bit too much on entry, it felt like, but then lost quite a bit on the exit. But he comes to the line now. Does find a nice improvement. 116.8, jumps up to P5. And will start ahead of 8 up and Fireball there, since they are already in the pits. Sharia starts his lap.
Dace sets a purple middle sector.
He's only 1 tenth up though in the split, so he needs to find a lot of time here. Maybe he can. Comes out a little bit wide, but
Stays tight to the right hand side and
64.
can't improve enough, and Say has invalidated. It's Jova for him. Got Palmer though, may extend his advantage at the front of the field. Doesn't get all the way over to the left hand side though, but he's going to keep himself within the track limits on the exit. Stays tight to the right hand side and crosses the line and does improve. First driver into the 115s, perhaps the only driver. Cynical is
spins it on his
certainly facing the wrong way there, yeah.
As Sharia comes up to the line, he is 4 tenths up on a sector 2 split. He's looking for a good improvement there. Can he keep it together in the last sector?
Cross the line up to P5.
16.7, yes he does. And P4.
Seems Edeltonian is the only one left, and he is not on a hot lap, I believe, so it may be over.
This looks like a lap that is
So,
hot.
got Palmer's rather cool lap there from Edeltonian. We've got Palmer on pole position with Say in P2 on the front row. Dace P3 with Cynical P4 and Sharia Coleslaw P5. Nicky getting a little bit of altitude sickness up there in P6, not where he's used to. A-Dub just behind in P7, a fireballer in P8. We have Caesar, or formerly Pingolo, supposedly, in P9, with VTEC rounding up the top 10. We then got Caliweb starting a little bit further down than he would be hoping to in P11, and Hightower up in dizzying heights for Hightower, that P12. Unbelievable stuff. Slayerized in P13 with Frontline in P14, Johnny Golf in P15, and I didn't get through the rest of them, so let's have a look on the race director. So Frontline in 14th, Johnny Golf 15th, Adaltonian is going to be 16th, 17th is Ray Bozo, and Fried Cheeto is in 18th and did not set a time. Let's have a look at the incidents in case we need them for any sort of steward stuff later on.
It's interesting to see how big the gap is from P1, from P2 to P3. That is a big.
I mean, Dace just can't compete, but
It seems so, yeah.
it's not really a surprise, is it?
Yes. I mean, we do have a new championship leader this week, of course, because Palmer didn't attend. So Say is leading ahead of Dace, ahead of Palmer. So the top three is the top three for the race. So that is exciting.
Waiting for players, fireballer has joined. Dun 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 dun.
The formation lap does go on the way. Let's see the tire selection. So the top 8 has all decided to start on the medium tires, with also Kelly Robb and Ray Lobos opting for the medium. Caesar and VTEC both for the softs. Hightower and Adotonian as well. And Slayer, Frontline, Johnny Golf and Fried Cheeto opting for the hard tire here. So interesting to see how that pans out.
Indeed. We can see if I hit square on my controller, then I go to detail and tire. Bang. That's mad, that. Dude, we're so close to 2024. Isn't that crazy?
It happens every year, man.
No, it doesn't. We don't get to 2024 every year.
No, but what's so important
Yeah, exactly.
about 2024?
What's so
Nothing.
unimportant about 2024, Orlando?
It's the same.
You don't know what's going to happen in that year. It might be the most important year in human history. You don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, buddy. Maybe. Or maybe.
Maybe. I said maybe.
Oh, Palmer misses the box. Say misses the box as well. That's goofy behavior, man. So if you're looking at this extremely long run to turn one, are Cynical and Days in a good position to slipstream their way to P1?
Let's ride on board with
Let's see.
Cynical. I think is a good choice. It's lights out and away we go. It's a really good start there by Dace. He's already right on the back of Got Palmer, but it's a good start from Say as well. Got Palmer didn't get away as well
Palmer
as he
making
would have
three
liked
wide.
to, and it's a good
Oh
start as well by
man.
Sharir. Let's jump on board with Sharir. Say has eased off a little bit and he's lost some ground, and we're going to have Dace on the inside, Got Palmer on the outside. Could Dace take the lead into turn one? Got Palmer's going to have the inside for the second of the chicane, and then Got
He
Palmer's
pushes
going to
him off.
run really far wide. He's going to get a
Ooh.
lot of oversteer. Say manages to avoid, as does Sharir. We've got yellow flags behind. Got Palmer really struggling off the start. He may lose another position to Sharir Coleslaw. Is he brave enough to hold it around the outside? Not quite. Caesar loses a position to Calirob, and Dace has taken the lead into turn one. And now we can start taking bets on how Dace is going to fuck it up.
I mean, yeah. Push Palmer a little bit off the track, but I think all hard racing.
We've got side by side between Nicky and Caesar. Oh,
Hightower is
they do
already.
touch, but Nicky
I don't
yields.
know what.
Like
Hightower
the
is
bitch he
already
is.
completely
Here goes
in the mud.
Cynical. Looks to the outside, but can't make a move on A-Dub, who has closed in on Sharir Coleslaw. We're going to have an absolute slipstream fest down this straight though, because Say is right behind Dace, and we've got a Spa rematch between Say and Dace.
The funny thing is that Dace has
Yeah,
already
it's too
burned
big.
half his battery
Common Dace behaviour.
just to get the P1, while Say and Palmer both sitting above 70%. So interesting to see how that will play out. As Sharia has a little bit of a moment, and Adap is gonna try see if he can do anything. They're both burning. Adap is having a look at the
Yeah,
inside.
A-Dub's going to go down the inside. Can Sharia hold it? It's going to go from the outside to the inside though for Sharia. And Cynical wants to take advantage of that, but he just can't find his way past A-Dub, unfortunately. So he is going to have to stay behind for the time being. And Calirob has been brought closer into this fight by that as
You
well.
already can see that the top three has broken away. Sharia does not have the battery to close that back up, so I think the top three is gonna fight it for the win.
I fucking liked it, yells Dace as he runs away into P1. Down the inside goes Cynical on A-Dub, and A-Dub leaves the space and retains the position, but the switch back comes from Cynical.
There's more.
A-Dub goes deep. Cynical makes the move. A-Dub picks up a 3-second time penalty already for the track limits infringement.
There's more fighting. They really can't afford at this point. This is not smart racing from any of these guys because they're just losing DRS. At least they're having fun, I guess. Calirob
Cynical
passes them
gets overtaken, and
easily,
A-Dub may be able to make his way past here. Will he dive it down the inside? No, he won't. He'll keep us bored, unfortunately.
Say would run.
VTEC and Johnny Golf, though, they're fighting side by side, and VTEC is completely off the track. He's mowing the lawn here in Mexico. He's doing some groundscaping. Adeltonian is going to find himself flying past as DRS is activated. You're correct there. Cynical losing the rear end a little bit there, but manages to recover it.
So,
this straight does have DRS, but it is usually too short to allow anybody to make any moves, but it does bring them closer before the main straight.
so he has a little bit of a moment out of the final corner.
That's not going to help him though. The DRS absolutely
big,
will.
Yeah, but the ace is still burning. Well, Say has double DRS though, so I don't know why he's trying to break the DRS at this point. It's not going to happen.
Cynical not quite close enough to make the move, unfortunately for him. He's going to have the second bite of the cherry, as it were, and Say manages to reel himself in within 0.6 of a second as we reach the end of this straight, though he has lost a little bit through the next couple of corners. This is the issue for Dace. Say can stay close without burning any ERS by utilising the DRS.
Say had a really big moment there. Palmer is struggling to keep up. 8/10 at the gap. It's pretty...
Fireballer makes his way past Nicky, who had a moment and has gone off the
fine.
track, and that's causing the yellow flags. And he's going to lose a position to Johnny Golf as well, unfortunately for him.
Say you're gonna get past here, he's very close.
A-Dub struggling as well, a little bit with some oversteer there.
Dace is burning his battery, which is crazy.
Dace is going to find himself running out pretty soon if he's not careful.
Yeah, he's down 20%. The others are both on 50, so I don't understand why he's doing this, but you probably have a plan in the cockpit over there. We have another yellow on the main straight. It's a half.
Here's the DRS again from Say, and he gets really close up behind the back of Dace. A-Dub as well, though, he's close behind Caesar.
As we have Johnny Golf and Vitek very close to Nicky here.
Fortunately for Nicky, he still has the DRS from Fireball, and that is helping him defend for the time being.
Say is almost passing Dace on this straight.
It goes to the
Dace
outside.
trying to play DRS chicken on
Dace
lap
is
5.
there.
Interesting. Dace is gonna drop to P3, I think.
As we see, Race Day has signed in on Dace's PSN account.
Palmer goes wide again. Palmer has a bad exit. Seems like Say doesn't really care to go past right now.
He thought, yeah, I could do. But you know what? I don't want to. See, if you say, really, if you're going to make a move, you want to be able to make it on the main straight as A-Dub gets past Caesar. And here goes Say, and this should be the move now.
Forward, yep.
To take P1. Down the inside he goes. Dace knows he can't fight, but got Palmer now. Suddenly has arrived on the scene. He is now here. And he wants to get himself involved. He wants to get in on the action.
Palmer, interestingly enough, is already on 2 warnings. So the gap to P4 is already 5 seconds. That is only 6 laps.
It is starting to look like a 3-horse race.
Say is struggling
Mexico
quite a
Grand
bit
Prix.
now since he's in fresh air. He's not using any battery, so he's okay with Dace going back past.
Dace
He's like
should
Dace running
go
no wings
back
at all,
past.
because he passes Say pretty easily, and Say is already... Also, Palmer's getting really close. Goes for the outside, but doesn't find the gap, but he does have the second straight as well. Or Say as well doesn't have DRS. Palmer decides not to go for it, so... Dace back into the lead.
Adeltonian goes past Fried Cheeto as well, takes P13.
He did get some battery back for sitting in the DRS for 1 lap, so hopefully he uses it a little bit better this time around.
And yes, Say again with the ERS advantage. As we approach the DRS straight, Johnny Golf picking up 3 seconds of time penalties as well. That won't help him in the long run for this race. We've got Slayerized facing the wrong way.
Yep. Days has burned all the battery he just earned on the first straight. He was back in the lead.
VTech makes his way past Nicky and inherits that P10 spot as well.
We'll get the DRS again, so Nicky cannot re-challenge. VTech is out of battery though.
And Adaltonian drops behind Fried Cheeto as well.
So it looks like the software was not really working. Didn't really make any progress. The yellow in sector 3. I think that is Hightower, letting people through.
Johnny Golf is out.
We got a safety
We
car.
see a safety car, unfortunately. So there's Johnny Golf. He's facing
And
the wrong
Days
way.
and Say are going to get picked up by the
And
safety
he's
car.
out.
They cannot pit. Palmer did make it to the pit lane.
And Palmer
Interesting.
did not make it. He's passed.
No, Palmer's out. But it says pit. Yeah, it's bugging. He's in the pit lane.
It's bugging. Oh, he is on the pit lane now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fucking
I saw him dive
Codemasters, man. I'll
inside.
fucking punch every single one of the fuckers. Learn to do your job.
So the top two in trouble. Hightower also didn't pit, so he's in between there, which is unfortunate, but maybe they're gonna let him through. So Kelly went for medium, so I think he's gonna go for a two-stop.
How are you already getting lapped on lap 8,
strat.
man? What are you doing? Seriously.
It's not very nice.
I mean, it's factually fucking accurate, though. What are you doing? Well, at least he's had a Johnny Golf. So, you know, always look on the bright side and all that. Always look on the bright side of life.
Johnny Golf now to his ball and went home. She's going back to the lobby.
And into the pits goes Dace. Say as well tries to be cheeky and get by in the pit lane, and these guys are going to drop quite far back now because quite a few cars are going to be able to get their way past, Calibob included, who's now up to P2 on fresh medium tyres.
Yeah. So he is definitely making another stop. And if I were Palmer, I would stop again, because I think it's not going to be fun on those hard for, what is it, 26? 26 reps. I mean, that is a lot. You're in P9 and P10 now.
Hightower did get his way past, it seems. So Hightower can fulfill his dream of making the safety car last longer.
Interesting enough, Fried Cheeto has decided to stay out on his old hard, so he's gonna drop like a stone. He's gonna be lost.
Mate, Fried Cheeto is here for the fun, bro. He's here for the vibes.
It seems so, yeah. another lap.
So it would seem.
This is the third lap though, so it's gonna go in this lap regardless.
Slayerized, come on, man. Get it together, man. I'm shaking you through the screen, Slayerized. Sort it out, mate. It's not under the safety car. Come on. I'm angry on your behalf, my friend.
Are you?
I am indeed.
You sound angry, mate.
Oh, mate, you sound bloody angry. What are you doing? I'm Lindsay and I think I sound British.
Alright.
This guy. This bloody guy.
Listen up, prof.
Oi, bruv, you listen here. We're the Peaky fucking Blinders.
You know what the funniest part of this is? That you act like you are doing extra, but this is exactly how you sound. As we
It's not at all.
get
It's not
restarted
at all.
by Palmer.
It's not at all, anyway.
Callirop
Can
is
Callirop
gonna
do?
try and get past
I think
immediately
Calirup's going
because
to get
he's
this.
burning. Yep.
He's got that slipstream, bro. He's cooking.
Yep. He wants
He's
to take the lead. He's on
absolutely
mediums. He
cooking.
should. But let's look further back as well, as Dace and Say are in the pack, which is always funny.
It's always funny because it's Dace.
Yeah, Dace
Try
always finds a
Cheeto
way
is
to hit.
just-
Oh!
Oh no, not again.
Oh,
2 weeks
he
in
starts
a
early.
row. He starts
Starting
early
a
with
little
the
bit earlier
fucking
this
everything up.
Already odds of him running into the back of Fireball here.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Say he's got a great view of the rear end of that Alfa Romeo. Goodness gracious me. He's all over him.
Perhaps that's the fastest lap. You have a yellow in sector 1. It is the other.
High tower.
No,
I
it's.
think.
Is it?
No?
Yeah, because Fraichido is behind him. As Dace gets past Fireballer now. They would be wise for Say to try and get past as well.
And he's got to send it.
Break late.
What a guy.
A little bit of wheel bang in there. But it's looking like a move done. Yes. A good
Wow.
move of Say.
Bro was not taking any nonsense.
Aggressive. He did not want to stay behind on another sector there.
He wasn't having it.
As Dace now arrives at the back of Pingolo.
Fake Pingolo. Pingolo from Wish. The Etsy Pingolo.
Palmer gets the 3 seconds as well.
Goodness me.
He already had 2 warnings on lap 3. Seems like Dace is running low wings because Say closes up very easily.
You said he was running low wings before.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying
And
now.
the Haas goes deep.
DRS on, but it will only really matter next lap. Dace is burning. Look at these wings.
Closing in quickly.
There's no wings.
See you later. I mean, he had the slipstream though, and the ERS. Hightower picking up a 3-second time penalty. Not that it really matters much, but I mean, you still rather not. Oh, he just did it again. All right, fair enough.
Ngolo goes a little bit wide.
Rose asserting his dominance over the.
As he
Bloody
doesn't
hell!
want to. Oh, what is he doing?
Goodness gracious me!
He refuses to yield and almost takes out
And here goes Cynical
himself
trying to
and
challenge
Say.
for the last of the podium places. And with no DRS, Sharia can't fight back. He's a sitting duck.
As Days
Now,
also gets past 8 up here.
Can Palmer get Calirob down the second straight? He's going to get close, but I don't think he's going to get close enough, unfortunately, for the Red Bull driver. Say is all over the back of A-Dub now.
Yellow.
Hightower has retired from the session in the pits. No? Not in the pits?
No, he's crashed out in the last corner.
Fucking hell. This fucking guy.
Oh, so what will we?
Oh my god.
I would say.
Do you see
again,
what?
Right?
Do you see now why he gets on my fucking nerves? Goodness me.
Caliber decides to stay out.
Caliber
Interesting.
continues on, as does
On
Palmer.
the mediums.
Cynical is going to come into the pits.
Gonna go in. Yep.
Sharia is going to stay out. Dace is going to come into the pits, and A-Dub is going to follow him. Say is going to stay out.
Interesting. Guys, I think if I was Caliber, I would have gone to the hards, but the rest, I don't think the mediums are gonna make it to the end. And if they do, they're not gonna be in great shape. But Kelly, I'm surprised he did not pit. Because he could have needed this pit stop, because he isn't going to the end on mediums. Well, interesting, huh?
Indeed. So we hear absolute waffle from the speakers around the track, talking about Max Verstappen and where he's going to be starting, supposedly. Max Verstappen started here last year. First ever F1 driver. But it's lekker.
I'm back. We're gonna have to wait for the other Williams, aren't we? Dankjewel.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah.
It's always the Williams. I wish we could just take them off the grid. Just sweep them under the rug. Good turnout though this week. 18 out of the 20.
Mm-hmm. Still no internet for me, unfortunately.
Fucking joke. Van de Boer Pompey.
I pay for this, man.
Lumpy. That's it, man. That's what annoys me. Do it in the middle of the day while everyone's at work. Jova. Like, who the fuck is in the house at like 11 fucking AM on a Tuesday morning? No one. Do it then.
Yeah, and if you are in the
Anybody
house, you're
that
probably sleeping.
is still in the house is asleep. Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna do it at 2 AM when people want to do things. Fuck you. Honestly, it's Jova, bro. Better yet, just make something that works so you don't have to turn it off all the fucking time. Anyway, safety car's in this lap, so let's be happy.
So the top 5 is on all tires, which is interesting.
And here we go. Palmer's got a good exit though, and I think he's going to nail Calibub down this straight. This is going to come down to who has the lowest drag wings as well, because I mean, Palmer would have had a slight speed increase from the slipstream, but now it's all to do with who has the most drag, and it seems like it's Calibub who has the most drag, because down he drops.
Days and Cynical were side by side through the first couple of corners. Cynical managed to keep his position. Say and Sharia also swap places. Now you can see what kind of big advantage this fresher tires bring you. You can see Cynical is all over Nicky. Trying to turn off the battery and he's going to try and get the move here. He's going to dive into the inside. Nicky's going to try and fight it. Cynical does leave him the space.
Turns to the inside though for Cynical. This is a great little battle here.
This is a great little battle
and
indeed.
There's a battle going on ahead as well.
Does get it.
And
Dace is now extremely close. Who also
here goes
flies
Dace
past.
flying past Nicky.
And there goes 8 up as well. For Nicky. And also Cynical is dropping back. Cynical has no straight line speed, it seems. And he also has already used all his battery. Interesting. Oh, Nicky. Oof. Almost loses it. Does save it quite nicely there. But is now relegated to the back with all the fresh tires, and he's just gonna drop like a stone. Strategy
3 wide almost there.
Working out for him.
VTEC's got to be careful here not to get spun as Nicky comes swinging in.
Nicky really fighting this extremely hard. He's also all over the back of Sharia. He's gonna try and get the move here. He's gonna try, I think. No, he's gonna.
I don't think he's going to get it though, no. Oh, but then
Now he hits him.
Dace
Oh,
does what he always does, and he says, "Fuck you. I'm gonna hit you anyway," because he can't
did he
handle the
get
fact
damage
that he
from it?
isn't good enough. And it looks
Oh,
like he's been okay. Don't see any visible damage there. Because of course he gets away with his misdeeds. It's a disgrace. Disgusting behaviour.
playing Kelly Rope next to each other. Say he gets the move done. Kelly Rope on those old mediums. It's just not working out for him anymore. Seems like Shuri's gonna fight this now. Dace tries to break late. We're still on the outside. They're leaving each other nice on space.
Sharir's still there. Oh, come on. You got to nail the traction there and just fucking fly past him.
I mean, he is on 12 level large, so it's not
Ah, you
gonna...
got to do it anyway. 8-up. Will he be able to get past Sharir now? And
Yellow.
Nikki
Nikki.
does what Nikki does best. Absolute clown. Goodness gracious me. Sort your life out, kiddo.
Shuri already dropped out of the DRS, so Ada was gonna get past here.
Hell, even Cynical is flying up.
You know, it seems like Cynical doesn't have the greatest straight line speed, but this is gonna be a pass nonetheless. Oh, although Shuri does fight it. So it's just gonna go down the inside. Shuri will fight it again. But Cynical goes on the outside with the superior grip. Moves himself up to P6. So this strategy of staying out only really worked for the top 3. Or now at least.
For now,
The others all
yeah. We've still got 14 more laps left though.
shuffled down. That is
Anything
true.
could happen. Ray Lobo could win.
I mean, it could.
You never
I
know,
want to
mate.
see it, you know?
You never know.
He just made a little mistake there. He's going to drop out of DRS from Day, so he has Cynical now to worry about. Who also already dropped Cherie out of DRS, I think. Did he auto? No, he just dropped as well. So Vitek is going to get past Sharia there, and is Cynical going to get past Ada? It doesn't seem like it. Frontline picks up another 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane.
Fireballer is down the inside of Sharir Coleslaw as well. They're battling for position.
Sharia without the DRS. Oh, 3 wide. As Pingolo makes it 3 wide there. Gets them both. Very aggressive, but very good move there from Pingolo.
Unbelievable stuff from Pingolo the goat. Pingoto.
Oh!
That's what I say. Caesar, come on, mate. Not to be confused with Pingolo. Shh. Say's
Like
pretty close behind Calibub though.
Yep.
He might be able to make a
Palmer
move
got
down the main
himself a
straight.
nice little gap. Dace is closing in as well. Makes it into the DRS. I think barely makes it in, so. Yeah. Oh, dude.
Here goes Say to the inside of Calibub, and it should be a pretty straightforward move, though Calibub's still going to be close enough to try and re-challenge if he really wishes to, but not much recourse there for him. Now VTech and Adub, they're quite close together, but not close together enough, and Slayerized almost looks like he's about to absolutely send it, but then doesn't.
He pranked you?
Indeed. It would seem he did. Can you believe that? Can you believe he would do that to me? Dace, though, he's pretty close to Calirob. It's not a great part of the track for overtaking, unfortunately, but yeah, give it a go anyway.
Those 7-lap fresher tires really paying dividend here, as Calirob already dropped out of the DRS. Does use a little bit of battery to get back in. Does outbrake himself there. Seems like Calirob is going to drop out of the DRS here, and then Dace is going to have an easy pass on the main straight.
He almost pushing Calirob out of the way there. Was that
Yeah,
effortless
not the
for
not the
Dace,
first
and then
time
the
he pushed
DRS
someone out of the
opens.
way there.
Yeah, at least he did this one figuratively instead of literally.
Yeah.
VTEC makes
There
his way
goes.
past A-Dub as well. A-Dub ducks back into the slipstream, but it's not enough.
Chewie also dropping down. Oh, and now he spins it, unfortunately. Half
Oh
spins it.
no,
Loses
it's
a lot
all
of
gone
time.
wrong.
Yeah, in hindsight, they should have pitted under the safety car.
Well,
Front line
hindsight
crashes
is
out.
2020.
Will that be a safety
Although
car?
he didn't even crash out, he's
Oh, it
retired
seems
on
like
track.
front line has
He
retired on
span.
track.
He
That is
span,
unfortunate.
and while he was span, he retired on track,
He
so
gave up.
that should
Like
be
a
a
bitch.
punishment.
Yep.
Like an absolute bitch.
But Dace now looking to P2. Dace does have the tires to go past and close up the Palmer, which would only help Say, because Say doesn't have a penalty. So Dace does have a horrible exit there. Pinnacle gets past. Oh, Calirob is in, so he is not going to drag those mediums to the end. He's going for fresh softs for the last 10 laps. So we're going to have Pingolo, A-Dub, and Fireballer fighting for position. Fireballer gets P6 here, it looks like. Pingolo is setting him up for the switchback. Can he nail the traction? No. Seems like he can't. Jose has last days go. Now the only thing he has to do is stay in the DRS. Can he do that? And can those hards make it to the end? Also an interesting question. And how quick is Calirob gonna be on those fresh meat and fresh softs? Other questions.
Many
Made a mistake
questions
there.
and so
And I think he
few
dropped out of the
answers.
DRS.
Yeah, I think he did just about
No,
drop out of
he
the
did
DRS.
hang on. He did hang on. So
But he got it. He did get it. We were wrong. We doubted him. We doubted him. And that's why he's the GOAT. Not really. He's not really the GOAT.
I just doubted the gaps the game gives me, but
I would doubt
would
the
never
game
doubt
too, to be
save.
fair. That seems fair.
It seems to me that my internet has just get back on, ladies and gentlemen.
W as A-Dub wants to take a WA, he wants to go around the outside of Fireball, and it seems like he has managed to do that. He has Pingolo, fake Pingolo, just ahead of him.
Can you hear me?
I can indeed. You've left the session, though.
Can you invite me back in?
So I'll have to send another invite out. Goodness gracious me. I'm guessing it disconnected you when it went from hotspot to internet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's giving me
Did you invite?
sorts of shit. Yeah, 1 second. Gotta find you first. You're offline, aren't you? You bastard.
Sorry. You want me to turn it on? Or are you already searching?
I'm going through the thing now. There you are. Almost went past you. Front line has left the session for some blooming reason.
Did you get that?
Huh?
Did you get the request to join?
I've sent you an invite, dude.
Yeah, it didn't work. So I sent you that.
Bruh. No.
What do you mean no?
I mean, no. Unless it's in the in-game menu. No, I don't see anything.
Gotta go to the PlayStation.
Yeah, I looked on both, bro.
Oh. They already invited me, the GOAT.
Legend.
The man is racing and inviting. What can he not do?
There's nothing he can't do, bro. That's why he's the GOAT.
Man, I wish I was more
Goodness
like
me.
Sabre.
Thought Ada was going to go down the inside there, but he thought better of it and didn't. So there we go.
As Ray Lobro crashes out. Just when I rejoin. Did you also retire on track like a bozo? Seems like he did.
Pingolo almost outbroke himself, but then didn't. So there you go. That's what's important, I suppose. Dace is only just keeping him within the DRS here, as medium tyres must be going off a little bit. Ray Lobo has left the session.
He didn't have to. Retired on track, actually.
Quite a bit of that going on at the minute. It's not good enough, is it?
Kelly Rowe's still in P10. It's not looking really good, huh?
Got Palmer's swerves to break the DRS, but not the slipstream, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Dace is going to have the DRS, and
He does decide to burn battery, though, again, Dace. Not the smartest when using battery. Kelly Rowe makes his way to P9 on those fresh...
Slayerized makes his way into the wall. Fireballer flying past.
6 more laps. Oh, Palmer picked up another 3. It's unfortunate.
Let's take a little look at the penalties, actually. That's a good idea. Got Palmer is on 6 seconds, and Dace is on 3, and Say is on none, so Say could be cashing in here on Dace's mistake.
Yeah, it's just a thing if he can stay close
another
enough.
time. Got Palmer though is struggling, and that means that Say is now dropped out of the 3-second window of Dace as well. Fireballer makes his way past AW, has no recourse.
I mean, those hearts are close to the end, I would say. Palmer does have enough to stay on.
We'll hop
Hang
back
on
onto
for
the
another
tyres
lap.
because I think it is very useful in this race. We've got a lot of variation. Five laps left. Ooh.
Palmer does hang on to another lap DRS.
Here goes A-Dub down the inside of Fireballer, who turns in on him anyway. A-Dub is forced to go wide.
That's one way to keep your position.
I mean, it works, it works. It's not like he's going to put a report in over that, is it, so... Ow. Cramp. There was a bottle of wine on the floor somewhere. It's over there. Okay, cool. Didn't want to knock that over. Anyway.
You didn't?
Dace cam. Callywop flies past VTech. Unbelievable, Jeff.
You remember how many laps Kelly did on those mediums?
Callywop?
Yeah.
Nope.
Because Days is struggling. Look like.
Don't have to look.
Don't know if he's just going slower because the tires are almost done, but. Because those
He
hards
might
aren't
just be
looking
going
great
slower
either.
because he's Dace.
Yeah, but Say is back in the 3 seconds.
Say is back, yeah. That's it. That's what I'm looking at. Say is back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to leader. I think this is Say's race to lose, honestly. I mean, he's only done 6 laps more than Dace, and he's on a tyre compound 1 step harder, so it's definitely got the advantage now, I feel like. As the laps go on, Dace is going to continue to struggle.
Say is just gaining now.
I mean, not massively, really, but
No, but he's losing here.
he's keeping it close.
He's probably gonna gain a little bit over here because he.
There's 2 more
like
laps
he's
left
on
after the conclusion of
highway.
this one, so
He gained almost.
down to 2.7. I
Almost
mean,
2 turns there.
keeps fluctuating.
Yeah.
He's not really gained much this lap as a whole, though, and Dace might disappear down the straight. You never know, so we'll see. Really say needs got Palmer to be able to challenge using that DRS. Dace has the most ERS out of the top 3 as well, which perhaps the first time in recorded history that that's happened.
Yeah. And he's also dropping him out of the 3 seconds on the straights. That's to show the wing level. Very different.
Slayer, 3 seconds of time penalties.
It's raining pens.
It's raining pens. Hallelujah. Yeah, say out of the 3 seconds now, so.
Yeah. They need a good last lap.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
how much he gains through the S's though.
I think Dace may
Back
have it
in the
because he's got the ERS. It's going to be really close, you know. This is going to be like a time trial last lap. Unless Dace gets a penalty on the last lap, and it would be over. That's the sort of thing he would do. Oh, he's almost out of ERS though. So is Say. Oh, this is going to be so close, and Palmer's almost lost it. He's not going to be a factor anymore. I think Dace has got this, but it's going to be close.
Got 3/10. He has been gaining in the last sector.
He's not been gaining almost 4/10 though. That time is coming down though.
Yeah, he's getting a lot through this.
This is gonna be so close.
Extremely close. Whoa.
I think Dace has got this though, if I had to bet. But I'm known to lose bets, and
I'll
yeah.
say he's fumbled it.
Well, I wouldn't have lost this
horribly.
bet. So last week we saw Dace fumble. This week we've seen Say fumble. Dace wins the race, followed by Say, who's going to be promoted to P2 and got Palmer in P3. Cynical will take home
Kelly Rupp in P4.
P5, yeah, and Kelly Rupp will take P4.
Kelly with a pretty good recovery.
Fireball will grab P7.
Pretty good recovery from Kelly Rupp after he chose to go for the
Fake Pingolo will take P8. Or maybe not, because Sharia Coleslaw's just driven past him. So Sharia's going to jump all the way up to what, P8? Caesar takes P9, A-Dub will be P10. Fried Cheeto will cross the line in P11. P12 is Nicky.
And then Slayer. And then Edeltonia will maybe jump Slayer?
Yeah, he should do. Slayer will finish last of the runners. Slayerized P13.
I get a
P13, sorry.
Trophy. I am now Eagle Eye, spectating an online race.
Well done, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
I've got no idea how long the F1 trial lasts for, by the way.
What?
I never bought the game. I just got the trial.
What the flip, dude?
I'm hoping I can do next week's on this as well, because I really don't fancy buying the game before Christmas.
Okay.
I don't have to spend £70 before Christmas, bro.
Is it still £70 though?
Yeah. Do you know what game is out though? I didn't know this. What game is on PS4? PS5, sorry? Cricket 2024. You know I'm going to be cooking, bro. I'm going to be bowling absolute Yorkers at the feet of the batters, bro. It's going to be Jova. Anyway, there's your race, guys. So, we've got the
and what an
race director captured.
Interesting fact, bro.
Yeah.
Don't
So I should be able to hit stop